Welcome to Homemaking with Mima. My name is Wendy, and in today's video, I am just going to be doing some running around. I just don't want to be cooped up in the house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to a thrift store and see what kind of treasures I can find. And I need to run to my local Walmart. I'm just going to check out some of their garden seeds, and I'm going to bring you along with me. I was just getting ready to leave, and I thought, oh, I don't have my list for my garden seeds that I made the other day. Even though I don't have much that I'm getting, I do want to bring it with me. So I had to run back into the house and get that. Now we're heading out. So I decided that I am going to go to Walmart first and check out their seeds. But first I had to get gas, and that's so I completed that. So I got gas and I'm heading to Walmart. But I know a while back I had shown you, that there's an apparent Aldi's coming in. They are still not done with it. They have done so much renovation to that building that I had shown you. And I'll try to get some pictures and insert them in here for you. But usually something like that, or like the quick trips and things like, they go up so fast. Well, this didn't have to be built. This was more renovating an older building, which is old. And they did a lot of work to it, but they also recreated the front of it, which I hadn't seen Aldi's like that until I had actually driven. We had gone down to the Minneapolis airport, but I will try to insert some photos of that. It's coming along. I still don't see a sign of future. I want to see that so bad. I have not gone to Aldi's to do any shopping because I was so pumped up about this one. But I need chicken. I want a canned chicken. We need chicken. We're out of chicken. I think I have one whole chicken left, not completely out. And I have 2 jars of canned chicken. So I am going to have to go to the closest Aldi's to me, which is going to be 45 minutes away, and get some chicken probably in another week or so. We usually do it on I usually try to do bigger shopping every 2 weeks. I don't like to do it every week. But all right, so I am here at my local Walmart, and I'm gonna go in and check out their seeds. First, I gotta find a good parking spot. All right, there we are. So I'm heading into Walmart. So here I am, I'm heading in, and I am going to try to find some seeds that are organic, so they're not treated with any chemicals. So that's gonna be my project, but they are gonna be really expensive. But I don't have many seeds to get.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine.
So they have seed potatoes here. They haven't had them in years. But boy, the prices. Not the greatest. So I think I'm going to pick up 6. Okay, so I had to call my husband and cut it down to 4 bags of seed potatoes. And we're gonna plant some asparagus this year too, so I got 2 of those. So that is what I've got. He's gonna be doing a new garden for the asparagus because that doesn't produce within a year. That takes a little while, but we're gonna start our hand at it. All right, so that was a successful shopping trip. I got some things that I didn't have on my list, and I also got a really good deal on their bakery bread. Someone must have done some overcooking because there was a lot of French bread marked down to 42 cents. Normally it is not marked down that low. It is marked down to 66 cents. why 66, I don't know. But I grabbed up on 4 loaves, and you know that when I do that, I separate it into meal-sized portions, and I get it ready for the freezer, so that way then I can just grab it when I need it. And yeah, that was great. That was awesome. I'm gonna bring all this home. I don't live very far from the Walmart here. I'm gonna bring it home because I did get some milk and I don't want it to sit in my car while I'm at the thrift store. So that is what I'm gonna do right now, and then I'll bring you back when I get to the thrift store. Hopefully I can do some videoing in there. You know, it's touch and go with that thrift store. It depends on how busy it is. So instead of putting in pictures, here's where they're gonna put that Aldi's. And it looks totally different from what it looked before. Like I said, they invested a lot of work in redoing this building, this section of the building. This used to be an old Pomida, and it actually stretched out all the way to where that darker gray is. Darker, it's not black, it's a darker gray with a white stripe. But they're only going to be using, I want to say, that portion where it's all up to the wood, and possibly the lighter gray, older brick area. But yeah, they're still working on it. They, like I said, they invested a lot of money, so hopefully it's a little bit bigger than the one I normally shop at. But like I said before, when I see that sign, then I know for sure it's going to be an Aldi's. So I really couldn't talk in the thrift store. I am now in the thrift store. They always have lots of dishes, glassware, and some baking things, and like plates and saucers and coffee cups and that. Lots of plasticware as well. I don't think I really showed that, but I spanned around a little bit for you. Then I go around to where the furniture is, and there's a desk that really caught my eye. So I'm going to talk to my husband about it. I believe they wanted $21.50 for it, but I'm going to ask him about it. That would make a perfect sewing desk for me, because I do need one. And so I just span around, show a little bit of of things that they have available, and then the toy area, games and puzzles and that sort of thing. And then I end up walking down some of the other aisles that have decorative things, things for you to decorate your home with. And you'll also see that I show some other Easter stuff. They had a lot more Easter stuff, but I didn't want to interfere with people that were shopping, like for filming. And then I end up going around to where the books are. And they always have lots of books, lots of VHS and DVDs. But I noticed that they had their prom dresses out. So you can tell spring's coming when you do see prom dresses. And so that was really nice to see. But I'll just let you finish showing you what I was able to get on video, and I'll put the rest of it to music.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna
A lot more than what I went in for, but isn't that usually the story? All right, I'm gonna head home now, and we'll get it all out and I'll show you. Okay, so I wasn't planning on really getting this much. I only went for seeds, and I know everybody does that. But anyway, they had seed potatoes, and I'm like, oh, now I don't have to drive 45 minutes away to get them. We did pay $3.46 so for the seed potatoes, and there's how many in there? I want to say there's probably five seed potatoes in each one. So we got 4 bags of those. My husband, he did mention that he wanted to start asparagus, so I did get 2 of them. Those we're not going to reap any benefit from for a couple years, and we know that. I got some bush beans, some morning glories, and they had the measuring spoons. I was just walking down because I wanted to get some more kitchen towels because mine are getting a little raggedy. So I got some kitchen towels, and they had these metal measuring spoons on clearance for $2.50, so I grabbed those. They have the Easter stuff out still, so I got 2 more jelly beans because we kind of polished through the other ones. And then my husband likes the black jelly beans, and this is the deal that they had going on. And I made a mistake at what I had said at 44 cents. They're 48 cents. Normally they're like 66 cents when they clearance them. And it has today's expiration date, and usually they don't go any further down unless it's a little bit older. So that was a deal. So I got 3 of them. I'm gonna split them up into meal sizes and get those in the freezer. I'm still kind of hanging on to this head cold that I have, so my voice is a little raspy. So the total I spent at Walmart was $44.56. I don't think that's that bad. I really didn't need the bread, but I couldn't pass it up. Okay, so I'm going to get all this put away, and I'll bring you back with the things that I had purchased at the thrift store. So this is my haul from the thrift store, and I'll just go over it real quick and I'll let you know how much I spent. I got myself a pair of capris. They're Christopher Bank, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 summer shirts for myself because I need them. And then for work, I got a scrub, and I got a long sleeve shirt, mainly because it was a certain color tag that was on 50% off today. So, and I can always use a long sleeve shirt in the wintertime and or spring, fall. I got my husband 2 shirts. He's really picky, so it's hard for me to buy anything, but I got a nice summer shirt that he could wear to church, and just a really nice t-shirt. Those both were 50% off. And back here, minus the Goo Gone, that's what I'm going to use to get the sticker residue off. Some of our water bottles have seen their better days, so I try to find some decent water bottles for us. And I got 3 water bottles. And you see that I have 2 cups here. I don't have a removable shower head for my shower when I clean it. So I use a cup and I fill it with water in that. Well, I call it the bathroom cup. That bathroom cup is getting gross, so I'm throwing it away. And the best place to get really cheap plastic cups is at a thrift store. So that's what I did. Then I always keep an eye out for clothes for the twins, the boy and girl. So it's really hard to find boy clothes. I've been in retail for a long time, and I've been at the, it's just hard. I've even had a boy. Boys are hard on their clothes. So it's hard to find decent clothes. So I got a pair of pants and a nice summer shirt for my grandson, Clayton. And then for Callie, it's easy to find girl clothes. I don't know. But anyway, I've got her 2 pairs of pants that could get her through the summer and actually start her out for school if she needs. A really nice Nike's sweatshirt. That was on clearance, or not clearance, that was on 50% off. A brand new shirt. The tag is here somewhere. But a brand new shirt that was never used. So, and that was 50% off. And then I got her a couple tank tops as well. So that is my thrift store haul. And let me get my receipt and I'll tell you how much I spent. I mean, it may seem like a lot, but to me it isn't, because I know the price of regular clothing. I spent $51. I saved, because of the 50% off, I saved $17.89. So quite frankly, if I would have went in there and purchased them, if they didn't have the sale, I would have spent an extra $17.89. So I think that is pretty darn good. So now I'm just going to get the clothes in the wash and work on the water bottles to get the sticky residue from the sticker off. I figured before I got all this put away, I'd just end this video. I want to thank you so much for joining me today on my little outing. I just needed to get out. Being cooped up in the wintertime is not the greatest. When you're just working and coming home, working and coming home. Again, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I want you folks to make it a really great day.